Let me show you something real quick.
What are you gonna show me? I'm on my MySpace.
Google.
On Google? I hate Google.
No.
She used to leave the lights on all over the house. Every room. Drove my father nuts.
For me, it was my brother. Only we had no lights. He used to leave candles burning everywhere.
Well, you know what? No one wants to hear any more stories about how poor you were as a child, all right? We already feel as sorry for you as is humanly possible.
Yeah. He burnt the house down, you know.
My sister was afraid of the dark. Well, he used to blame me for leaving the lights on. Of course, my father believed her. He never sided with me.
Well, we had to live in a tent in the dead of winter for 3 months.
You know, at least my stories relate to what we're doing.
So do mine.
You know, we're trekking all over the city, shutting down everything the ancients activated while they were oh so briefly in control so that we can stop the power from draining from our one precious ZPM. How does that relate to your idiot brother burning the house down?
If we don't succeed...
We're not going to have to live in a tent in the dead of winter.
It's a metaphor?
Dr. McKay.
Thank God.
The control panel. It's completely shot.
Really? You think so? You know, I don't get these ancients. They're supposed to be so smart. Why activate something that you don't need and you're not using, huh?
Well, maybe they didn't have time to get to it, you know, before the human form replicators that you reprogrammed attacked.
Yes, we all know what happened. Ah. Voila.
You're just angry that you couldn't figure out how to override the ancient protocols that kept us from shutting this place down remotely from the control room.
Hey, neither could you.
Yes, but I didn't bet everyone a month's pay that I could do it.
Okay, you know what? Look around, see if you can figure out how to turn this place off, whatever it is.
Hey, are you sure you should be going up there?
How else am I going to find out what this room does, huh? God forbid there should be anything in the ancient database.
Oh, there probably is. We just don't have the time to.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, there should be a main power switch.
Yes, I know that. What do you think I'm doing?
All right. All right, double or nothing.
Oh, you're on. All right. All right, it's going to be around here somewhere.
Rodney, what happened?
I'm not sure. But I think I just lost. Big time.
As far as I can tell, he's fine.
I was hit by a mysterious energy pulse. How can that possibly be fine?
I've run every test I can. Blood work, MRIs, X-rays, the lot. I found no anomalies in any of the results.
Okay, one more time. Mysterious energy pulse. From a device created by the ancients? I mean, who knows what kind of long-term effects I could be in for? I mean, there's gross mutation, giantism, invisibility.
That would be cool. I turned into a bug.
All right, like I said, as far as I can tell, he's as healthy as a horse. I'm clearing you for active duty.
Are you insane? Look, I need to be put under guard. Who knows what I could become?
What are the chances it could make him more pleasant?
Oh, thank you.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you.
Can you still see me? What are you saying?
Oh, that you were showing off. Normally, if Dr. Esposito weren't around, I doubt you would have been as reckless as you were.
Are you insane?
Which one's Esposito?
Oh, the long dark hair.
Oh, right. One with the perfect little,
Do you mind? We're trying to work here.
For the record, I was going to say smile.
Yeah, sure you were. What have you got?
Nothing. Whatever you did fried all the power conduits leading into the room.
Whatever I did? Look, up until very recently, this lab was entirely underwater, quite possibly for over 10,000 years. How is that my fault?
Well, that part of it isn't.
Okay, that's it. I'm going for lunch.
How's he doing?
Same old Rodney.
You sure? It's a couple pounds heavier to me.
Ronan.
What? He eats all the time. It's not like he exercises. Just feeding his unhappiness.
Hello? I'm right here. I can... I can hear you. For your information, I'm exactly the same weight I've been since I got here. I need to eat regularly, otherwise I become hypoglycemic, and I am generally a very happy person.
Colonel Shepard, please have your team report to the control room immediately. Colonel Shepard.
We received this transmission 6 minutes ago from Major Lawrence's team.
Atlantis base. Repeat, we're under attack and cut off from the gate. I counted at least 20, maybe more. Request backup immediately.
Where are they?
M72656.
The team of Marines made us in the jumper bay.
Dr. Weir, any word?
Not yet. It has only been an hour. You wanted to see me?
Yes, I could use your help. I managed to get power to part of the console to access the lab's research logs.
And that's good news?
Well, I'm not so sure. I could use a second opinion.
It seems much of this refers to different elements of human physiology. It mentions the mutation of base genetic coding.
I realized Dr. Beckett said that there were no evident effects from Rodney's exposure to the device, but it seems...
It's meant to manipulate human DNA.
Dr. Weir to the jumper bay. The rescue team has returned.
Let's go.
What else could it be?
Losing your mind.
I'm telling you, it's a bit of a coincidence.
Well, then prove it.
Colonel?
Everyone's present and accounted.
How bad is it and who's been hit?
No one, Doc. We're all fine, thanks to McKay.
So he says.
Rodney?
Well, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure. I wasn't even sure it was me at first, but the correlation's impossible to ignore. I saw Lauren's team pinned down, the bad guys closing in. I just thought, wouldn't it be great if all of their weapons jammed at the same time? Look, next thing I know, they're all running away, so...
So you think because you wanted it to happen, it just did?
It was a little more than that. Okay, you know what? Watch this. I'll,
Rodney!
Rodney?
Believe me, I find this as disturbing as you do.
Like bloody hell you do!
Put him down. Have there been any other instances of this power manifesting itself?
Powers, plural?
What else can you do besides telekinesis?
Well, super hearing for one, and I'm not sure, but I think I may actually be getting smarter. It's hard to say for sure because I was pretty smart to start with, but recently I've been having some ideas that I don't think even I would have thought of before.
Does superego count as a power?
Oh, finally. Look, keep it coming.
Could also be dealing with a super appetite, although it's hard to tell because he ate so much before.
It's very funny.
My God, he's eating again.
I have a very active metabolism.
Hi, among other things. The scan showed a dramatic increase in synaptic interaction throughout all the sections of Rodney's brain. Much higher than normal human levels.
There was an incident at SGC just over a year ago.
I recall that file. Studied the data. Fascinating.
SG-1 discovered a highly evolved human being in stasis. Turned out he was the result of experimentation by a Goa'uld named Anubis. He was trying to create a means of artificially accelerating the human physiology to the point of ascension.
Look, that device I found must have been some kind of an accelerator. We know that the ancients developed all kinds of powers as they evolved. So it's just a matter of bad luck that we didn't run into that lab earlier. Seriously. Me a superhero. Who would have thought it?
Like, we all agree the ancients are pretty screwed up.
We do?